All right. Well, guess what, guys? We have a lot going on in the morning laugh. Adam Sandler recreated a famous scene from a movie 25 years ago. We have snowstorms all over the place, but don't worry. We know a very amazing ice cream recipe. And of course, we have the exclusive on the Cruella de Vil trailer. This is nothing but the morning laugh.
What up? Hey, what's going on? This is Josh Novey with the Morning Laugh. I'm here with my good friends Chris Wineland and Brian Kohatsu, and we are about to make your morning better. So welcome, guys, to the Morning Laugh.
Well, good morning, Josh.
Good morning, Brian.
Good
morning. Good morning, Chris. Good morning. I feel like we're at a church meeting right now where one person is over caffeinated and everyone else doesn't want to be there. So, okay, what's up?
Awake, alive, and ready to go.
Yeah.
Now, some people may be saying, "Hey, where's that fourth guy? Where's that Mike James guy?" And you guess what? We'd like to know too.
Yeah. If you've heard from Mike James, please call.
Well,
just call. You know our numbers.
Just message us on the show here. That'd be fine. Yeah, Mike's MIA. Don't know what's happening. So we hope he's well wherever he is.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, pour one out for my homie.
What is that?
Hot coffee.
You don't even drink coffee, Josh.
I know. That's the irony.
You're not doing this in his memory at all.
So is this a shout out for coffee for Mike, considering he doesn't drink coffee?
Yeah. Maybe if he drank coffee, he would be here, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Right. This portion of the show has been sponsored by the one thing he doesn't like, coffee.
This episode is sponsored by coffee and ballet.
That's right. I have a feeling we'll see him come on now.
I do too.
Yeah.
Just at any point, and then we should just act like he's always been here. So when he gets here, we'll be like, "You were saying, by the way."
Yeah.
Go ahead, continue.
So if our viewers, let's play a game called "What Do You Think Is Happening with Mike?" So just go ahead and post in the comments why you think Mike is late, and that when we find out, we'll announce a winner, and that winner will receive nothing. So
yeah, that's probably the best prize you could possibly get.
Yeah,
it's nothing from us. I mean, what would you want that we would give you?
Well, let's get right into it. I'm super pumped about this one right here because this is one of my favorite movies when I was growing up. Adam Sandler recreated Happy Gilmore 25 years, which is, it's weird. The movie Happy Gilmore can now rent a car. Can you?
Wow.
It's amazing.
Yeah. When you put it in those terms. Now, I do have the clip. So if you'd like to show the clip, we can show the clip as to what everyone, what the big buzz is all about.
Let's find out. Let's see what happens.
All right, here we go.
Okay, it's been 25 years since I've done this. Let's see what happens. I'm scared. Shooter McGavin, this is for you. And I'm not lying to you, that is smash. Smash. And that went pretty well. You dead, Shooter.
Now, he does kill that.
Yeah.
He does smash it.
I don't know if everybody can appreciate and really listen on their speakers, but man, he does kill it.
Yeah, I honestly didn't realize that he was really doing it, like in the movie and stuff. I don't know why I thought that there was some sort of a stunt man, but that's what I.
Well, I'm sure. I mean, that's not it's not the best swing in the world in terms of accuracy. So, yeah, it is a bit ridiculous, but the momentum he's getting off that thing just on the swing itself is pretty impressive. The hit that he got, but if you guys recall, my wife's a professional golfer. She watched that clip. It's not one of her favorite movies because she's like, it's so ridiculous what he's doing. She thought that movie was going to ruin golf, which I think did a little. In terms of how the crowds are now, I think sometimes. But she was like, man, like she said, just listening to that, it's like a lot of force coming off that thing. So pretty impressive that you still at least could connect with it.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite part is what happened next, which is Shooter McGavin gets on
Mm-hmm.
the video. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I've got the shooter clip. Would you like to see that?
Yeah.
All right, let's roll that.
Nice drive, Gilmore. 25 years, huh? Let's see if it's Shooter's Tour. Check it out. Oh, yeah. It's all about the short game. Drive for show, putt for the dough. Money. Shooter. Still got it. Well, thank you to all the fans, and thank you to you, Adam Sandler. And why don't you just meet me at the 9th green at 9, Gilmore? Little secret of the pros. Okay? Oh, and Gilmore, wear something nice. 25th anniversary, baby. Shooter out.
The
And of
best
course,
part
is
of that-
actor Christopher McDonald, who played Shooter McGavin.
the best part of that video is that his entire house was so cluttery. Why?
Yeah, it really feels like he's a hoarder.
I guess the question I want to know is, was that a real fireplace, or was that, one of those pseudo fireplaces?
I like to think that's an electric fireplace, but he keeps real wood next to it. That's what
Right.
show off. Guys, check out my fireplace. It's like real wood fireplace. I don't put wood in there though.
I don't know if you guys remember, but I think it was in 2019 he got pulled over for DUI, and he actually used the "Hey, I'm Shooter McGavin" from Happy Gilmore, and the cops apparently had never seen the movie, so they didn't care.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
My biggest takeaway from this whole clip of these clips is that Adam Sandler dresses like a homeless person, and it's like this weird thing where I guess the richer you get, the poorer you look. I don't understand what
That's interesting. I think that's interesting you said that, because my wife watched the clip and she said, first of all, he has a shirt inside out. We think it's because whatever club he was at, he didn't want people to know where he was, first of all. Then secondly, I thought he had jean shorts on, but they're not. They actually are. They're just,
I think they're just basketball
colored.
jean colored basketball.
But he's also wearing high tops, which is weird.
Yeah, that's I guess. But when you're Adam Sandler, you can wear whatever you want, I guess.
Yeah, listen, when I'm rich, I'm gonna stop looking so nice, like I always am on a regular basis. I'm ready to look.
It's one of the things we've been talking about, Chris, is that we really need you to tone it down a bit. You're trying too hard, is what some people are saying.
That's the majority of the mail we get.
What man?
We like everyone's look except for Chris. He's too polished.
Yeah, Michelle Van Dusen. She's not referring to Chris here. She's referring to Adam Sandler. That he can afford to look homeless, which he can. I think that's how that works.
That's true. What did you see there? Maybe if you could find that picture, there was a picture of him and Kevin James, and they showed up to a movie premiere wearing sweatpants.
What?
So you're allowed to do whatever you want. So
yeah, you really can.
That's
when
you know you've made it.
Absolutely. You at that level, you should do whatever the heck you want. Why not? Who is it? It's the dude who created Facebook. I mean, he never looked nice though. So people are trying to use him as an example, but it's like even when he had nothing, he still looked like that. So yeah.
Well, look at the Twitter guy.
Mm-hmm.
That guy's right off the street. He looks like with that
Twitter guy, Trump.
With that.
I'm just kidding. Sorry,
the guy from Twitter that's got that Chris Wineland beard.
Yay.
I know.
And then me, this is me put together. This is me trying hard, by the way. This is not this doesn't just happen. Right. Oh, I don't just wake up like this. This is drying. It's just
You
which
will-
is good.
You woke up at 1:00 this morning to get this look going for us, and we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, I like how Rhonda knows that you get a haircut because it looks like she keeps track of what happens in your life there, Brian.
Yeah. Well, you guys should get your own stalker. I'm
Well-
kidding. Rhonda's like my sister, except I
She's
talk to
like
Rhonda
my
more than my sister.
She's like my sister. She's like my big sister. She's like,
Oh,
Your sister's
Josh,
a
that makes us
stalker?
brothers.
oh no.
That's
You
strange.
got to stop.
That means I'm part Japanese.
Part.
All right. Listen, on that weird note, we need to go back to the Happy Gilmore thing because Michelle said that he used the stunt ball. Is this true?
No, that's not true.
Wow.
It's all the ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's that
What
whole
would a
Chevy
stunt
Chase
ball
be
even
the
do?
ball.
Weighted?
Wait, what was that, Chris? Sorry.
What would a stunt ball do? Is it weighted?
Maybe it's computer animated, but
Okay.
I don't think it is.
Clearly, you guys are trying to cover up a stunt ball situation. I can tell by just the quietness and the wanting
Sure.
to change the subjects. I didn't realize that we were a part of, a
All right.
fake news scenario.
I didn't want to say it, but here's the deal. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Golf is fake.
What?
Brian!
Wrestling is real. Okay. So it's all mapped out as to who's gonna win and where he's in the rough again. And then they're like, script page 18. What's he doing? He's gonna plunk one in the water. He's gonna get really furious. That's what's gonna happen.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then
Right.
that's why and then you're like, we love Tiger Woods, and then he turns heel and then comes back. So it's a whole we didn't want to tell you, Chris, because we didn't want to ruin it for you.
You ever notice when they're like, what's going next week? How do you feel about this, Phil Mickelson? Next week when I'm at Augusta, you better watch out because what's going to happen is it's going to be golfing in Augusta and somebody's got to go down. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know.
Yeah. Listen here, Bubba. Okay.
It's a stretch. It's just one of the theories that Josh and I have been working on.
Mm-hmm. It
that's
is.
a great-
Yeah.
It honestly, it speaks a lot of truth because of how easy golf is to control and kind of do anything that you want in golf. It's just, it's so accessible and easy. So
It's
really appreciate
ridiculously
you guys.
easy.
Yeah.
the truth.
That's that. Well, that's what everyone think. They think it's so hard to golf, but no, really, you can will the golf ball to do whatever you want,
Right.
and then just it's the costumes. The costumes are what make golf.
Exactly.
Well, this just in.
Costumes are entrance. That's what the and then like explosions behind you. Give me my 7 iron, like that.
If you're just tuning in, golf is fake, and we have.
This just what if that became like the new thing, like a 20 Dateline NBC? This just in, golf is fake. Mike James is missing. Oh no!
On the NBC Evening Laugh. I don't know.
I do feel like all of our top stories are related to Mike James just missing this morning.
In some way.
I do.
Yeah, they have to because it's.
Well,
Oh my
definitely.
gosh. I want you guys. This is. I was looking at our personal updates, and Mike's is. He went to Hidden Lake.
Oh yeah, it does say that. Listen, so here's what we do. Every the night before, we all will write down something to say, hey, if the show just isn't doing anything quite just like now, what do you want us to talk about? And so each of us will write something and say, oh, this is what I'm going through, or this is what happened. And Mike he wrote, went to a hidden lake. Shh, that's what he wrote. And now he is not here. Is it one of those hidden lakes in movies where you visit and you never return? Because it's like a different universe that you.
I like to think that he went to a hidden lake and he had to stop at an old timey gas station.
Yeah.
And then he's like the guy's like, where are you heading to? Well, I'm heading to Hidden Lake. Oh, Hidden Lake? No, Don't go up. No one comes back from Hidden Lake.
Wow.
Ah.
Like the ghost of Edward G. Robinson showed up. I'm like, yeah, Hidden Lake, right up the street. Nobody returns.
And then Mike gets to Hidden Lake and he's like, yeah, I had to get gas at the old gas station. And like, but that gas station burnt down 30 years ago. Ooh.
But who's he talking to at Hidden Lake in this situation?
And then some meddling kids show up in a van and they're like, gee, Mr. James, I don't know if you know about Hidden Lake. Rah! It's really rah.
Mike James. Right, James?
Like, no one returns from Hidden Lake, Scoob. And then there's chaos. And then, who knows? Then Mike shows back up on the show to tell us all about it. Again, Mike James is missing. If anybody has any details, please let us know.
Michelle Van Dusen says there's an actual Hidden Lake in Colorado. I would like to say that if you know about Hidden Lake, it's not very hidden. So I would say that. I would say that there are hidden lakes, but we don't know about them. So
that's true.
Yeah. Well, it's cold outside, so I hope that Mike is safe because it's not that cold here in Arizona, but across the country, they're experiencing the big chill right now. I mean, it is very cold. Texas, that is a ridiculous situation going on there with no power and cold. Ay.
The big chill. It looks. You wrote the big chill. It looks like we're advertising some sort of a drink at the QT or something.
Isn't that a movie? Are we?
No, it's a failed Kevin Costner movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, it's interesting that even San Antonio, Texas got a couple inches of snow, which is bonkers. That's absolutely bonkers. Millions of people are without power down in Texas and up through Missouri. I saw a report that people are burning their children's toys for warmth, and then some are just burning them for fun. But so
yeah, the reason
I could see I could see in the 1920s burning a children's toy because it was made out of wood.
Yeah.
Are there a lot of like wood ducks and wood airplanes or wooden?
No, that's a good point. They're just burning plastic at this point.
They're just throwing transformers into the fireplace. Like, transform into wood. Come on, Optimus Prime.
It's because it was Grandpa's idea. Throw that toy on the fire. Like, Optimus Prime.
Well, we have a friend in Texas right now, and his power has been out, and so they were looking at their temperature, and it's like 30 degrees inside the house, which is crazy.
That's crazy too.
So yeah, I would burn my kids' toys.
Yeah, everybody's been going to their cars. I understand, trying to keep warm in the car, and
Wow. Jeez. Yeah, but okay. Here is for one, we're praying for everybody, and for two, we can help you make ice cream. It's not a lot. We're not saying we're great, but we can help you make some ice cream, which is why Josh is now going to rattle off ingredients.
I'm going to
have to decide which ingredient you're not using for ice cream. Go, Josh.
I'm going to tell everyone exactly how you make ice cream coming up after this. No, I'm kidding. Here we go. Listen, so if you want to make ice cream, if you're watching this and you are somewhere cold, here is all you need. You need snow. You need 4 cups of snow. You need sweetened condensed milk or sugar, 1/8 of a cup, chocolate syrup to taste, or if you don't want chocolate, you can go vanilla. It means you're boring, but that's fine. Milk, you need milk, 1/4 cup, or more or less, depending on how much snow you have. A splash of vanilla extract. And then you can top it with sprinkles, chocolate chips, anything goes. Okay, so here's what you do. Now, Sarah said that she and her son experimented with vanilla and chocolate, and it is hands down the best. So you just take all your ingredients, you take it outside, and then you let it cool down, and then I think you stir it. I'm assuming you have to stir it at some point in time. But have you ever made homemade ice cream, you guys?
Not in the way that you're saying.
No, I've only made it with not snow.
Well, you're missing out. It's an earthy flavor, you know.
Have you done it?
No, I haven't, but I assume that it's a very earthy flavor. It's you know, I like mine.
You can really taste the asphalt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was eating my ice cream and my teeth fell apart.
Now, here's the deal. I find that when you find snow, you can find snow anywhere, but if it's already in some kind of a pothole, it's all secured together. Then you just pour your syrup and your ingredients right in there, mix it right in the pothole, feed the whole neighborhood.
And I saw that you need to get some rock salt, so I just went out to the driveway and I got some inside. Just dripped.
Scraped it right off. Didn't slip. By the way, actually, that doesn't look too bad right there. This picture we got up looks like traditional ice cream, homemade ice cream that you would find.
It kind of looks like porridge, but in a good way, you know.
Right. Not that traditional porridge.
I want to say, and I think, and I don't correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that the first ice cream recipe comes from, I think it's Thomas Jefferson was the one who first had his people write down the ice cream recipe, and it was also only available during the wintertime, so it was a wintertime treat.
Wow!
Look, even young adults love it.
Yeah,
that's what happens. You eat. We have a picture of Mike James up on the thing. Okay.
Well, listen, I guarantee you, every teenager is on TikTok this week trying to act like a pro with snow. I'm going to show you how to make the best ice cream. That's what they all do. Listen, and it's okay for me to make fun of them because they're not watching the show. They're sleeping.
Michelle does ask a good question. Do we use the white snow or the yellow snow? You know what? Flavor to taste.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I'm gonna shoot my own foot for 2 seconds. When Michelle said that, I immediately thought of Elf because it's my favorite movie of all time, and it's February, right? Almost March, and I have to announce this: I have gone 2 months without thinking of Christmas. I've made it. And now I'm back into the Christmas spirit again.
Wait, that means that you forgot about Christmas before it happened.
What? Oh, okay. Less than 2 months, I've managed to ignore and forget about Christmas.
Hey, I don't want to brag, but I was in a coma for a long time. Okay, I didn't think about Christmas at all.
I got to tell you, Chris, for some reason, last week. It was one of the days that remember, that day that we have here called winter, that one day. Yeah. Anyways, it was cool. And I started whistling without even thinking about it, Christmas songs.
Oh.
And I thought, how bizarre, I don't know if that's just a muscle reflex to like, it's under 70. Beginning to
look like Christmas.
So,
it could be. I love it.
When do you start thinking about Christmas?
Honestly, right around March, and then I'll read a Christmas novel in July. I'll watch a couple of Christmas movies by August, and then I tell myself I gotta fast it. I gotta wait until December, and I have that conversation with myself right at about October. So.
And then,
let me make a suggestion.
March. That's the problem, is that you forget about it. You go up until October, and then you're like, well, Christmas is over now. And then you go until February.
Right.
I think here's the cure, by the way. So somewhere around March, you start getting that Christmas feeling again. Mm-hmm. You should watch, like 4 Christmases or whatever it is with Vince Vaughn. And that'll pretty much sour your taste for Christmas for a while. It'll get you through September.
Yeah,
ish, So I would definitely recommend that. Any Vince Vaughn movie pretty much will get you to October.
It's true. One thing I have done that really helps me is because this is a lifelong struggle I have, of course. One thing that helps me is listening to Frank Sinatra because it's almost Christmas, but not even close.
Yeah,
that helps. So. I have to address Michelle. She said Christmas novel ? Yeah, there's a lot of them. One in particular I read is, well, I'm sure you've heard of the famous Christmas Shoes. It was a novel. But they have a sequel to that, which is the Christmas something.
Flip flop.
Yeah,
It's the Christmas flip flop. It's a solid. Just one though. Just one flip flop.
Just one flip flop.
Yeah.
And actually, that's a Christmas flip flop. But a Christmas flop would be anything that's Christmas related. You know.
Yeah. It's anything by Vince
that
Vaughn.
movie Four Christmases with Vince Vaughn.
You guys know about the Christmas flop that we're talking about? The old, we call it the Christmas Vaughn around here. That's what we call it.
The old Christmas Vaughn.
Rhonda says Hallmark Christmas novel movies, Hallmark Christmas movies, whatever they are. I don't know. They're all the same.
I love the novels that are based on the movies.
Yeah.
So the books are so much better.
Yeah. I really like to have character development of the lady who is the CEO of New York. She's like, "Hi, all. I'm the CEO of New York. I need to go home. Oh, what's this? A cookie baking factory? Okay, I'm almost going to give up my millions of dollars for this guy who is unemployed."
Which is crazy, Josh. She's very busy, Josh. She has a life as the CEO of New York. She's very busy.
Yeah.
I don't need to go to small Townsville.
She needs a break, and she doesn't know it. She's got to take care of herself.
Yeah.
What does she want?
Now? When we get closer to Christmas, the four of us need to take a Hallmark Christmas movie script and recreate it for a whole hour on this show, because I feel like this is magic.
Why don't we just write it? Why don't we just write a Christmas movie?
Let's do that. I would like to be the guy that you don't realize is Santa the whole time. That'll be me. Happens every month.
Yeah.
Or the ex-husband. Sometimes he comes in the picture, and other times he's just dead.
Josh, you and I can play the guys who work in the hotel.
Yeah.
That are always like pop up. She can't, they're like, "Hey, do you guys think you can get us a Christmas tree within a half an hour?" And we're like, "Yeah."
Of course. My cousin owns the Christmas tree farm.
And then we decorate this massive like winter wonderland inside of a New York building, and they're like, "You guys are amazing." And we're like, nothing. Right. And then we're eating sandwiches and stuff.
I watched. I don't know what it was because they're all the same. I watched one where she had to decorate of like a VFW hall for Christmas, like for a Christmas party, but she had like an hour to do it, and somehow the town came together to help her accomplish this major goal and decorated an entire like. I mean, however, how they did it in an hour, it must be a Christmas miracle. That's what I'm saying.
It's amazing how you can get a whole town behind you to help you do that. And I can't get anybody in the house, to help me move a chair for Christmas. It's just
to do it all.
It takes a village.
Well, I think, Josh, that you're talking about the movie Last Christmas. That is next level Hallmark, but it came out in the theaters. And the song Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart? They took that so literally that the main character ends up in a relationship with a guy that you later find out is a ghost. This is true. Because he's a ghost, because he gave his heart to her he was a transplant in surgery, but she doesn't know about it all movie. And she's romantically in love with this guy. And then she finds out, well, how come I see you? And he's like, because you have my heart. And then they sing the song Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart. Are you kidding me? That almost made me not like that movie. I saw something different in that movie. I saw that as a bicycle safety movie. He's just riding around looking all over, and then that's when he gets hit by a bus. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. But
I for sure thought that was a horror film. I thought there was like she was like she has his heart and now he haunts her. Like that's
Last Christmas you gave me your heart.
A hamburger at 10 a.m. with my heart.
And then he goes back to Hidden Lake with the heart. And eats it. It's disgusting.
I like to think that maybe like every time she does something bad, he tells someone, so it's called the tattletale heart. Never mind. Okay.
By the way, I just want to say that Last Christmas, takes place in the UK, and I will just say straight up, I didn't realize there were so many Asians in the UK. I mean,
Okay.
half the cast is Asian.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, just because they're in the movie doesn't mean they're okay. I don't know.
I
I don't
believe
know.
that to be just like if you just like, oh, what's life in England, and you whoop that there it is, 50% Asian.
I'm just gonna go on a limb, and I'm gonna say that Chris and I cannot talk about this like what you're talking about. We cannot address whatever it is for the safety of the show.
I get it.
Brian, this is a good segment. You just talk about things that make me and Josh unable to talk about, and we'll just smile and nod or say no, whatever it is that we think is best, and then we'll see if me and Josh gets canceled. I'm just
saying when you watch Last Christmas, if you're thinking there's no diversity, there's a lot. It's white people and Asians, and then whatever what were they? The family was a nationality because there was all that backstory about people getting pushed out, wanting them out. It's an immigration issue because that's what you want in a Christmas movie is immigration issues.
Yeah.
European immigration issues.
I think they were like Ukrainian or something, but it was weird.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's that. Okay, we figured out the plot. Like every good movie needs a place to happen. So our Christmas movie is going to be in an ICE detention center.
Yes.
Oh, so obviously that's where it has to happen.
It has to happen there.
She's a big New York CEO.
She ends up at ICE detention center. It all happens. It's a normal story.
Normal Christmas miracle, guys. I don't know.
I will say just real quick to go back to last Christmas.
Yeah,
you guys know, of course, if you guys, because I know you too, not the rest of the people watching, but I have my wham joke.
Yeah, I love that.
So a lot of people used to send me the last Christmas video for Christmas. They would post it on my Facebook page.
For those that are not familiar, Brian, do you want to do a quick synopsis of your wham joke for them?
Just tell people to go to the Sunday show.
Oh, just go.
Sure. And if you get on a plane, if you're listening on the East Coast, and come watch me do my wham joke. The gist of it is, it's only Andrew Ridgeley, the second guy in Wham, who, by the way, makes a cameo at the very end of the movie Last Christmas. Did you guys? You may have missed it.
That makes sense.
Yeah. He's in the crowd when she's singing.
Yeah,
and he's still going jitterbug, and they're singing Last Christmas. It's not good.
Oh, okay. So Michelle says, "Where's Mike James?" Okay, Michelle, we don't know, and so we are playing. This is a game called "Where is Mike James?" So we want everyone that is watching this or listening to put in the comments where you think Mike James is, because
he has on a red and white sweater, long sleeve, and a matching hat. Oh wait, I'm sorry, that's Waldo. I don't know what Mike's wearing.
Yeah, he has a velvet jacket on, and he grew a beard overnight.
And I believe he has a pipe. Yeah. So, and a basset hound. So,
what if Mike is just watching this, and this is just like he's just, oh gosh, sorry guys. What if everything just got destroyed over here? What if Mike is just watching this, and this is like his retiree moment where he's like, that's it.
He just hit the wall.
I'm done.
He hit the wall last night at 8:00 and went, I'm sleeping in.
I'm sleeping in. Forget this.
Okay. Can we go back? I need to go back to the Christmas movie because we're writing the Christmas movie as we speak in my mind. How about this? Okay. So big New York CEO, right? She finds out that everything she does has a consequence to it. So, but at the end of the movie, we find out that the person behind the scenes is Santa Claus. And so the movie is obviously titled Claus in Effect.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were going to go with every little thing she does is magic. They would just change a song. And then, you know how you make any song a Christmas song is you add jingle bells.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like a suspense, and we were going to call the movie Snow Consequences.
Oh, like they can do whatever they want as long as it snows.
You know what's a horrible Christmas movie is that Snowden.
Yeah. Yeah.
There wasn't any Christmas in it.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like Frozen or something. It was about this guy. He knows some stuff. You know, it was. I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't like Vince Vaughn's not in that though. By the way,
that's the problem. Vince Vaughn is not in the movie, and
that's why I had high hopes.
It's not technically
a Christmas movie. Vince Vaughn's not in it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have a couple of theories on where Mike James is.
Yeah.
All right.
Michelle says he is at a yoga retreat.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is a bit twisted, sure.
Tom Hoyes says Frozen in Texas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to go all the way up here. I think and then Amy Nygaard says he's stuck in the drive-through line at Starbucks, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be great. Since he hates coffee, he'd probably be like, how did I end up here?
He's the two things Mike James loves is coffee and lines.
I know Mike so well, as you guys know, Mike and I kind of came up together in comedy and all that together. So this is my quick Mike James impression. For those of you who don't know Mike James, when Mike can get very frustrated at the drop of a hat, and a lot of times this is the face that you get. I know. I apologize to you podcast listeners, but this is the way it goes. This is Mike frustrated. Ready? Pretty accurate.
That was pretty darn accurate.
It's pretty darn good. Even Mike acknowledges, like, yeah.
Yeah.
See, my Mike impression is also visual. It's Mike deciding that he's not going to do something. You're like, Mike, do you want to go get lunch?
Hey, with all the talk about Mike right now, please remind me never to not be here.
Oh man. Well, you need an excuse. The thing is that if you gave us an excuse signed by your parents, then we are fine. We're okay. You're not absent.
Yeah. That's only half true. I was in Mexico. You guys knew I was in Mexico. I watched the show and you guys harassed me. So there's no way. Go ahead.
Ooh.
I was going to say something. Michelle, hold on. Now we're fighting with things. Michelle says, this is also a guess. She said that
LOL.
she thinks that Mike
is LOL.
Lost on land.
Oh wow, that's
because he was in the Navy.
Yeah, because he doesn't know how to navigate. Jennifer Novey, my sister, says, did he have a heart transplant recently? Could be a victim of a haunting.
Good point.
Could be.
Rhonda Ford thinks he's writing his own Hallmark movie.
At Hidden Lake. Yes.
At Hidden Lake. And Michelle Van Dusen also says he's undercover.
I like that.
By the way, interesting fact. I don't know if this is what Mike gets for not being here. Mike sleeps with a weighted blanket. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what my fiance tells me too.
Of the four of us, he's like Linus.
What does a weighted blanket do? I've always wondered that. Are you stuck? You can't get up?
You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb here. Mike's one of, I think, 20 children. It's 8 or 10 or whatever. It's quite a bit. So someone didn't get hugged enough. So they have a blanket that's so heavy that it feels like it's much. And so it makes them go, good night.
Now, if I could get a blanket that has my father's approval, I would.
I love it. You put the blanket up and there's a little button. You press it and it goes, I love you, Josh.
It just says, I'm proud of you.
Follow your dreams, Josh. I'm proud of
you. Sleep tight. Happy dreams. And live those dreams.
I would love something like that, like a blanket that feels like your father, but more like the milk that actually makes its way in the house, and the dad comes home and doesn't just leave when he says he's getting milk and never come back.
Oh,
like weighted milk.
I went to bed with a blanket on me, and I woke up and it was gone. No wonder I'm freezing.
I like in Chris's house. He's like, I was tired, so I woke up and now my bed's full of milk.
It's a water bed, but it's got milk in it.
It's got milk.
And then if you need creamer for your coffee, you just have to like reach over and.
Which brings up the question: if you had a water bed and it had milk in it, 2% whole milk. Call in, guys. Let's hear what you got out there. No, I think you go whole milk if you want a good night's sleep. That's just me.
June Von Colson says he pretended to ran away to see if you miss him. The answer is no. No, I'm kidding. We miss him very much.
That's all we're talking about right now is Mike James.
Yeah. Let's go to how was the Valentine's Day show? How did you guys like it? We just had a Valentine's Day show here in Buckeye at Fellowship Lighthouse, cylindrical philandering house. I don't know. There's so many
Lighthouse Fellowship, but yeah.
Was that Buckeye? We say Buckeye, but I didn't realize that we were in Buckeye.
Technically, yeah, it's Buckeye.
Oh,
yeah, but
yeah. I thought we were in Hidden Lake.
Just so you guys know, Mike James was there.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting fact: Mike was performing, and we kind of, because we're improvisers, we sometimes don't do what we say we're going to do. So Mike was going to do a longer set, and then decided not to. But during that time period, Chris and I were in the bathroom talking, and then we heard a big roaring applause and went, "Is he done?" And then we ran out, and he was done. So then we had to roll off stage and continue the show. That was my favorite. That was one of my favorite moments of the night.
That was a good moment because he called us up on stage. He said, "All right, welcome the everyone." And then so it was me and Micah. We were just standing on stage, just waiting for you to come out of the bathroom.
Yeah. As soon as we walked out, everybody was staring, and just like, "Wow." And I had joked with Brian saying, like, "Oh yeah, they're all just waiting for you, Brian."
Yeah.
And turning out they were waiting for both of us. So my wife Micah got to do it. She does improv. That's how we met. And
she did a great job.
Thank you. Yeah,
she did a fantastic job.
That was my first time working with her, and I was absolutely blown away by her talent. So that is.
Thank you. Yeah, she had an absolute blast. I told her that. I said,
we need to talk to you. We're changing. We're switching winelands.
I mean, we live in the same house. You could just have her have a mic. You know, it's like you don't have to.
Mike's not here, so we have an open mic. It's an open mic. Oh, hey, I'm Fauci.
Hey, look at me, I'm Fauci. Look at me, it's me, James.
Josh does spot on impressions, guys.
Yeah,
that was Fauci.
In fact, in the comments, go ahead and post who you want me to do an impression of, and I will do an impression on the spot.
Spot on.
I mean, absolutely spot on.
Not rehearsed. None of this is rehearsed. Just throw out an impression. Josh will do it.
I'll start, Josh, because they just came out with a trailer of it. Do Cruella de Vil.
Oh yeah, easy. Hey, I'm a Cruella de Vil. You got some Dalmatians around here or something?
That's spot on. That's spot on. It's just like the movie.
Yeah.
Chris is referring to the new Emma Stone movie.
Yeah. So speaking of the Cruella de Vil movie, I'm going to play us a trailer here for a second. I hope you don't mind. Of Cruella de Vil. So if you're watching, go ahead. Get ready to be blown away by the antics of, what's her name? Emma Stone? Is that her name?
Emma Stone, yeah.
Okay, ready?
From the very beginning, I realized I saw the world differently than everyone else. That didn't sit well with some people. But I wasn't for everyone. I guess they were always scared that I'd be a psycho. Sorry now. But a new day brings new opportunities. Sorry now. And I was ready to make a statement. How does the saying go? I am woman, hear me roar. I'm just getting started, darling. The thing is, I was born brilliant, born fast, and a little bit mad. I'm glad that you're sorry. I'm Cruella.
This, of course, is the sequel to Last Christmas.
Mhm.
And I saw Emma Stone in there.
Yeah. It was. It's weird. It's weird how Asian she is. You know, that's the thing that never mind. Okay, that's gonna get me.
I could say that, you can't. Anyway, so thoughts on that, guys. I don't know if you were big fans of 101 Dalmatians when you were a kid. Were you?
Absolutely. I loved 101 Dalmatians. It was one of my favorite movies growing up. I always thought of when we had a dog that would give birth. I always imagined that I would just be standing there just counting hundreds of dogs, just 198, 99.
It's too bad puppies are not, replacing money.
Yeah,
I think that would be great. That'll be 3 dogs. Okay, well, I only have 2. Well, okay, that's fine.
I have breaking news, guys. I'm sorry. Breaking news. Mike James just woke up. Alarm didn't go. Sorry. Which also, that's the first sorry I've ever gotten from Mike.
Wow.
Because for the record, he owes me no apologies.
That's a big deal. So anybody that guessed that he was sleeping in, which was none of us, you win. So here's my issue with this trailer that we just watched. I was really excited before I had seen this trailer for Emma Stone to play Cruella de Vil. I've always enjoyed Cruella de Vil as a character, and definitely the movies. But this is clearly a copycat of Harley Quinn. Like, what is this? I'm disappointed.
It's like it's very much Harley Quinn and Joker. It really is. Yeah. It looks very demented. It's like I had to look again and see. Oh yeah, okay, it's a Disney.
It seems very odd that she was like, I'm evil. Like she had to tell you, look at me, I'm evil, everyone.
Not to mention just the last name.
Yeah.
DeVille.
I'm excited for it. I believe that Emma Stone is a talented person, and I think that she will do a fine job.
Okay.
So, have you ever?
She's from Arizona. Do you guys remember how she got her big break? Do you remember what that was? You guys were very young. You guys were probably her age.
No, it was hold on. No. It was the bad movie, Bad Boys.
Before that,
Easy A, right?
No, that's way before that, because it was in the movie with Jonah Hill or whatever.
Yeah, I know it.
Superbad.
Mike James has made his appearance.
Yeah,
I like the show better with Mike. Mike says. Mike, now that we know you're watching, just so you know, we've exposed all your secrets.
Yeah. We told everyone where Hidden Lake is, which is
exactly
unfortunate.
We showed a map and everything. Yeah, it's crazy.
So where did Emma Stone get her start?
So Emma Stone, she grew up in Arizona and she did a lot of theater here and stuff, but that's not what I'm talking about. VH1 was doing a new version of the Partridge Family, and then she auditioned for the part of Lori and got the part of Lori Partridge on the VH1 TV show, and that was the first time like she blipped on the radar of being on a national program. Before I think Superbad really was kind of the first time she really kind of hit it. So did you know her, Mike? I was born and raised in Arizona. I do not know everyone from Arizona.
That's why I assumed that everyone that was like, if you're born here, like they give you like there's like a secret Facebook group where there's
a secret coffee club where the 9 of us go.
Yeah, I was just gonna say there's not many of you guys.
Now,
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about that. I wish if I thought about it. Yeah, my favorite. Do you remember the Simpsons episode where Mr. Burns sings about having his wardrobe?
possibly.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, hold on.
There's been a few episodes, so
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, there's like 1,000 episodes. What was supposed to know that? What is there? 400? 500?
just to give you guys perspective, when The Simpsons came on, I was in college. And, oh man, we gotta get Mike back on the show. I just realized I'm the oldest one here.
Oh boy.
Now, okay, so now when I think of Cruella de Vil, this is what comes to my mind because because this is my time frame. So we have enough time here. All right,
You got it?
I got it. Look at me. I'm learning technology.
Oh, this is a
Are
bit.
you sure you want to go through with this, sir? You do have a very full wardrobe as it is.
Yes, but not completely full. For you see, some men hunt for sport, others hunt for food. The only thing I'm hunting for is an outfit that looks good. See my vest, made from real gorilla chest. Feel this sweater, there's no better than authentic Irish setter. See this hat, 'twas my cut, my evening wear, vampire bat. These white slippers are albino, African endangered rhino, grizzly bear underwear, turtles' necks, I've got my share. Beret of poodle on my noodle HL wrist. Try my Red Robin suit, it comes one breast or two. See my vest, see my vest, see my vest. Like my loafers, former gophers. It was that, or skin my chauffeurs, but a greyhound for tuxedo would be best. So let's prepare these dogs.
Kill two for matching dogs.
See my vest, see my vest. Oh, please, won't you see my vest?
Well, okay, that's what I think. Whenever I think of that's it.
Mhm.
Well, I could be wrong, but Facebook may have paused us during that video. It could have happened. We'll see. We'll see if we see anybody. Anybody know?
Okay. Well, it says we're live still, so we'll see what happens. Anyways, all right.
Continue.
Continuing.
Let you be aware. Let all of us be aware. That picture to me is cool. Then I see the trailer. Two different things.
Yeah, she looks fantastic. It's just I don't know why everything now has to be so dark. So dark now, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
When the Batman when Batman came out with Michael Keaton, that was like, ooh, this is dark. Boy, that looks like nothing now. It looks like the Adam West series now, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's not even close to being dark, you know?
Yeah. I'm waiting for you guys. I've heard about the new Wiggles movie. It's very dark. It gets violent right off the bat, and it's an issue, guys.
Well, did you see the Dora the Explorer movie? It came out a couple years ago. That was dark.
Actually, I watched a couple minutes of it with kids, but then they didn't want to watch anymore, and I felt weird watching it by myself. So I didn't.
I know that's actually the worst thing in the world is when a kid isn't interested in a kid show that you're somehow still watching. That happened to me the other day, and I was watching. What the heck was it? Oh, Jake's. It's some pirate kid show with Captain Hook and Smee. Jake Neverland or something. Where it was good. Mr. Burns just saying about.
Oh, weird. I heard myself talking.
I was checking the feed. We're good. Keep going.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're good. It says that. Oh, I don't know. That's so weird.
I'm frozen over here.
With some viewers though, so that's a little off. That's okay though. All right, that's my fault. I take full responsibility for that. So let's finish up here, guys. We got about 5 minutes left here. Let's figure this out here. We have what do we have going on here? Oh, Chris has been sugar free for a month.
This is true. I've been sugar free. I did this 21-day fast, and I avoided sugar. I did no sugar, not even added sugar. Turns out everything has added sugar, so I had to stop eating like breads, obviously juices, just anything that existed that looked even remotely okay. Anything in cans, a lot of it had sugar in it. Not green beans, but like fruits. So I got rid of it for 21 days. I was definitely going through withdrawals for the first 10 days. And then now I'm done with it. But I don't think I want to go back to sugar. I'm afraid of the person I was before when I had sugar. So
Were Emma Stone? Were you Emma Stone?
I was Emma Stone.
Okay.
So I made banana bread to try to see if this is a sustainable life for me. I made banana bread with honey instead of sugar, and it was good. So basically, that's my question: is should I become one of these weird West Coastians where I don't eat white sugar ever again?
Oh, okay. Because I was about to tell you that. I hate to tell you that, but the honey and bananas are both sugar.
Right. I'm talking about white sugar.
White sugar. Yeah. You should say refined. I don't know. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page because when I haven't eaten sugar at all, except for this ice cream I made in the snow over here.
No, you're right.
Well, not white snow, not white refined snow.
It's not refined snow, so it's okay. It's good for me.
Right. I'm not having cane sugar. That's what I've been avoiding.
Okay, yeah, I think you're fine. Just you know what, you just as long as you don't start peeling Dalmatians, you're fine. You're good.
Okay, if that happens, I need you to stop me.
Chris, I bet you'll find if you have anything with sugar in it, it's going to be really sweet right away, and you're going to be like, ugh.
Actually.
I get off of soda or pop, depending on what part of the country you live in. And when I get off of that, if I go back to drink any kind of soda, man, it's 2 sips in, it's man, that's sweet. And then I kind of drift from there. So your body's changing, Chris. You're growing. You're maturing. Maybe this is a topic for another time.
We want to talk to you about the breads and the bees, which is about refined sugar and honey. So,
well, I had a bite of chocolate cake, just refined chocolate cake, if you will, and I thought that I would be rehooked again in sugar, but I kind of walked away with that I don't need that, nor do I really care. So it was a strange moment for me.
That's good.
Yeah, that's it. It's not
working.
entertaining. It's just reality.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Okay. All right. Well, do you guys have anything? We have a show coming up here on March 3rd in Surprise, Arizona. Check our website for that. Where is that going to be at, Brian?
That is Pueblo El Mirage. But before that, we have a show actually this Sunday at Stir Crazy Comedy Club. So if you live in the Phoenix or Arizona area, and you would like to come to the show, stircrazycomedyclub.com. The Evening Laugh with all of us, including Mike James, will be there. It'll be a good time. So you don't want to miss that.
If his alarm goes off. If his alarm goes off, he will be there for the Evening Laugh. Otherwise,
if we can get him up by noon on a Sunday, I think we can get him there.
Yeah.
Other than that, guys, I had a lot of fun. All of us are still booking, shows. So if anybody out there knows of where we can have money, please let us know. We do enjoy it, and we want to continue buying things. So,
in fact, we're at this desperate point where you could have us all do a show and then put money in the middle of the floor and watch us all fight for it. I think we can do that,
like a comedy fight club.
Except no one knows how to fight because we're all comedians.
Yeah,
it's just a bunch of insults.
It's just a passive aggressive fight, is what it is. Oh, really? You think that's funny? Okay. Yeah, it was funny the first time I heard it. Brian Regan. Guys, that's it for our show. Thank you so much for tuning in with us this morning. Check back next Thursday with us. We'll be live again with Mike James and the rest of us. This will be out on podcast form here in the next few hours. And just keep up with us. I can't wait to keep doing this with you guys.
See you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Good morning.